From the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, David Payne.
Just shots of the sun, seeing Jordan sweating.
That's enough.
Pretty much summed it up for all of us
to stay inside.
Today. Yes, exactly.
No kidding. And what good advice too? If you're not sweating, you're having problems.
That's a problem.
Yeah.
So, and even those that that work outside every day, they get overtaken and overwhelmed as well. So you can drink water, like you said the day before, the morning of. You just gotta, you can't drink too much.
Right.
Because your body's gonna get rid of it.
And we're just not even done with the heat dome yet.
No, a couple of more days, we'll get a break, but we're halfway through summer. This is kind of our halfway point, basically mid-July. So we have more heat ahead of us, but at least we're getting some breaks off and on, right?
Yes, we are, and you're tracking a very nice break coming our way.
How about 80s for highs? Look at that shot. There you go. Gustnado. Let's just drive right into it. Valcaster and Marty Logan. Winds are going in. Everything's going up. Not a tornado. It's a gustnado. Forms completely different from air rushing out, and you get a spin versus a mesocyclone with airs being pulled into it and up, right? Different deal. Far distant cousin. You'll see winds in those maybe 30, 40, 50 miles per hour every now and then, but a lot going on. Look at that. Yeah, there's a lot going on today. Look at the cloud deck right above the surface there. So that was today in southern Kansas. We were all over this thing because it was southbound and down coming in Oklahoma, and it got right to the state line and went, nah, we think we're finished. But we still had some wind out of it, all right? But a great shot there. Several great shots from Marty Logan and Valcaster. All right, back to Lynx 1. Some of the pictures today from just north of Freedom. Look at the pancakes stacked up with the lightning on the right side. Supercell, rotating thunderstorm. The Mamadas clouds in Woodward. You folks in Woodward, in Harper County, and Woods County, you saw this evening. Beautiful. There's a tornado today in Kansas, right? And it was on the ground just for about a minute or so. Didn't do any damage that we've heard of, but there you go. That was that supercell rotating up there. So today we had a wind gust of 61 up in Alva, and we had some gusts 60 to 70 right up on the state line, and then Kansas had wind gusts to over 70. Had some wind this morning in northeastern Oklahoma, but we had a heat burst. So what happens is when a storm is collapsing, everything's going up, right? Well, when it collapses, all that air starts to fall. You take air from a higher elevation and you bring it down to the ground, it's going to heat up. It's called compressional heating. So what happens is you go from 90 degrees at Cherokee. They were at 90 degrees. By the way, their high this afternoon was 98. But between basically about 7 o'clock and about 8 o'clock, they went from 90 degrees to 103 in about 10 minutes. All right, it's what we call a heat burst. That air comes out on top of you. Also, they had a wind gust just right at 60 miles per hour. So pretty cool stuff going on. And we do have heat bursts, especially during the summer months. 82 degrees in Oklahoma City, a nice shot of downtown, part of our Lucky Star Skycam network. We have 80s going on at 10 o'clock, still very warm, mid to upper 80s down south. All right, so the summer heat, it's here tomorrow. Tomorrow was going to be a hot day, one of our hottest days, at least for Oklahoma City, and for much of us, we'll see a lot of 100s. And then not as hot, but still hot for your Wednesday. So the heat dome gets squashed down. We get an area of low pressure. We get a dip in the jet. We're going to hammer down the dome for several days. Nice little cool down. We'll take all that we can get. Also, we'll get another wave of showers and storms coming up with that next cool front. All right, lows tonight, mid-70s. Highs tomorrow. First 100 in Oklahoma City. We're going to try real hard with a southwest wind. Lots of 100s out there. It'll feel like 105 to 110 tomorrow. So dangerous heat. It starts early to mid-morning and it goes all day. All right. So tomorrow night, Thursday or Wednesday morning, little system moves in. Might have a couple of showers. Not a big deal. Highs Wednesday, upper 90s, low 100s, 99 in Oklahoma City. Still hot. Still dangerous heat. Thursday, 92 in Ponca City, cooler behind the first cool front. 89 in Woodward, 96 in Oklahoma City. So Thursday evening, showers and storms develop in the Panhandle. They'll slide south and east Thursday evening and Thursday night. Some of these could be strong, could be severe. They don't come into Oklahoma City until your Thursday night into Friday morning. Look at Friday's highs. We'll take that. 87, 89 on Saturday. Slight chance for a little rain Saturday. Friday looks like the wettest day, at least Friday morning. And then, hey, the weekend, low 90s, mid to upper 90s next week. So the heat will come back as we get into the end of next week. But right now, we'll keep it back down, still into the upper 90s. So our hottest temperature so far this summer has been 98 degrees. Tomorrow, we'll just rip the Band-Aid off and we'll go 100 and be finished with it. But where's a chance we're at like 98, 99 again? Some years, it's so hard to do that.
And that's okay.
Fine with
That's
me.
okay. We average 10 a summer.
Wow. Okay, we're doing all right then.
We're doing all right.
Keep in
David,
mind.
thanks.
Well, hey,